Hey guys, in this video we're going to compare the TM M4 to the TM AKM GBBR to see which one's more accurate. All tests were done with propane, 0.32 gram BBs, and at 50 feet. I shot from a seated position with the GBBR handguards resting on my rifle bags and not the barrel. When shooting, I made sure to release the trigger until the point where the trigger reset before shooting another round. This was to minimize trigger control being the variable. Let's find out which one's more accurate. For the accuracy test, we're actually looking for the precision. Accuracy refers to how close the rounds are impacting the target to the center, whereas precision is how close each round hits to the other rounds. In other words, if you see a tight cluster, that's better. A difference in accuracy could be due to zeroing the scope. For the TM-M4, we had a horizontal spread of 6.5 inches and a vertical spread of 4.5 inches. For the TM AKM, we had a horizontal spread of 6.25 inches and a vertical spread of 4.25 inches. If we take a closer look at the results, we find three outliers. If these outliers are removed, the spread would be a tighter spread of 3 by 3 inches. Comparing the M4 to the AKM, we had a slightly tighter spread for the AKM of 6.25 by 4.25 inches compared to the M4's 6.5 by 4.5 inches. However, there was a tight grouping for the AKM of 3 by 3 inches if the outliers are removed. For the TM-M4, we had a horizontal spread of 5.25 inches and a vertical spread of 4.5 inches. For the TM AKM, we had a horizontal spread of 5 inches and a vertical spread of 4 inches. I did a second round of testing to ensure that the results were as accurate and replicable as possible. Again, we had a slightly tighter spread of 5 by 4 inches for the AKM compared to the M4's 5.25 by 4.5 inches. Also, there was a tight cluster of shots for the AKM with a few outliers, as we saw in the first test. For the TM M4 on full auto, we had a horizontal spread of 5.75 inches and a vertical spread of 3.5 inches. For the TM AKM on full auto, we had a horizontal spread of 5 inches and a vertical spread of 3.5 inches. Comparing the two, we had the AKM with a slightly tighter spread of 5 by 3.5 inches and the M4 at 5.75 by 3.5 inches. For full auto, they were very close in accuracy. However, after filming, I noticed that my bag started moving, so for next time I would have to brace the other end of the bag to prevent this from happening again. Also, due to the rate of fire of the M4 being significantly higher, it's much harder to control in full auto. Since the fire rate of the AKM is much slower, it's easier to control in full auto. To summarize, we had the TM M4 and TM AKM GBBRs. For the M4, on Semi, we had a spread of 6.5 by 4.5 inches and 5.25 by 4 inches. On full auto, we had a spread of 5.75 by 3.5 inches. For the AKM, on Semi, we had a spread of 6.25 by 4.25 inches. However, removing the outliers would give us 3 by 3 inches and 5 inches by 4.5 inches. On full auto, we had a spread of 5 by 3.5 inches. For the first test, the horizontal spread on the AKM was 4% more accurate and the vertical spread was 6% more accurate. On the second test, the horizontal spread on the AKM was 5% more accurate and the vertical spread was 12.5% more accurate. On auto, the AKM was 15% more accurate for the horizontal spread and the vertical spread was the same for both. Overall, I think the accuracy of the two were pretty comparable, but the AKM seems to be slightly more accurate. One thing that I noticed when shooting the AKM is that occasionally there would be flyers. This may be due to the hop-up bucking, and I will test to see if other buckings do the same. Speaking about the TM hop-up bucking, I noticed on many TMs that they curve to the left or right, and this is especially noticeable at range. Once again, I'll test it later to see if other buckings do the same thing. Thanks for watching, like, comment, and subscribe.